Welcome to my channel TM Chitra Teacher. In this session, we are going to see a thought-provoking poem called Somebody's Mother, which was written by Mary D'O'Brien. So this poem has a theme, that is, we should always help others who all are around us and to be always unselfish. So before we see to the poem, let us see to the activities given in the warming up session. Now I'll explain you the poem Somebody's Mother. So this is one of the important poem which tries to create the readers with a thought-provoking message, and it gives a good feeling in the heart to people who all are in need, because the main feature of this poem is to have compassion and kindness for others, like the young boy in this poem who had for the old woman. So now let us see. Before that, we could see the rhyme scheme of this poem. So first 4 lines follows the rhyme scheme pattern, that is A. First is grey day. So A B B. The second also follows the same pattern, A B B. And the third one follows the pattern, that is A B B and C C. So you can see this in the third stanza as well as in the 6th stanza. The pattern is similar, and the remaining patterns follow the AABB pattern. Okay, so now let's start the poem. The woman was old and raked and grey and bent with the chill of a winter's day. The streets were white with the recent snow, and the woman's feet with age were slow. So in these lines, it is said about the condition of the woman, the physical feature of a woman, who was a mother of someone, and she was bent because of the winter, because it was too chill outside, and she was probably very weak. They have mentioned over here, like raked means she was wearing a toned clothes, old and toned clothes, and grey means it represents her hair. So hair color is grey means it is represented that she is old, and she bent with chill of the winter's day. So it is a winter season, and that's why it is so chill. And the streets were white with the recent snow. That means there was a heavy snowfall. And the woman's feet with age were slow. Her feet with age means she was old, and that's why she was walking slowly. So that is what it's mentioned here. Let us see to the next stanza. At the crowded crossing she waited long, jostled aside by the careless throng of human beings who passed her by, unheeding the glance of her anxious eye. So at the crowded crossing, that is, she wants to cross the road and she waited for a long time, but jostled aside means she was pushed here and there by carelessly as the people were walking. So throng is the large crowd which passed the road, which was crossing the road. They were pushing her, but nobody noticed her. They all neglected. Unheeding means neglecting. So she was neglected. Nobody was ready to see or were ready to pay attention to the anxious eye, the eye which was expecting for help. Down the street with laughter and shout glad, in the freedom of school let out, came happy boys like a flock of sheep, hailing the snow-piled white and deep. Past the woman, so old and grey, hastened the children on their way. So now down the street means there are a group of boys who came together as the school left. So they all were free from the school and they just came so happily, enjoying talking to their friends. And on the way, they saw this woman. So this group crossed the lady, the old lady who was old and grey, and they went ahead on the way. So this stanza talks about a new group which has entered, like a flock of sheep. This big group of children who were crossing the road after leaving from the school. So none offered a helping hand to her, so weak and timid, afraid to stir, lest the carriage wheels or the horse's feet should trample her down in the slippery street. So none offered, nobody offered her the helping hand, no one thought of helping her. So she was so weak and timid. Timid means she felt less confidence. The confidence level was low, and she was even afraid to stir because the roads were slippery. So she found it difficult to walk even. Lest the carriage wheels or the horses. Lest means she had a fear for this horses, the carriage wheels. Maybe she might be trampled. Trampled means the horse may step on her or stamp her or crush her because of that. So that's why she found it little difficult, and she had the fear in her that she should not get hurt. At last came out of the merry troop the gayest boy of all the group. He paused beside her and whispered low, "I will help you across if you wish to go." So one boy from that group, he just came out of this group and he offered her help. He just asked her if she is ready, he is ready to help her. So the boy, he ran to her and he helped her to cross the road. And she shouldered his strong arms and she crossed the road, and he guided him. Sorry, he was guided. He guided her and he helped her finally. So her aged hand on his strong young arm she placed, and so without hurt or harm he guided the trembling feet along, proud that his own were young and strong. So then back again to his friends he went, his young heart happy and well content. So he helped her to cross the road, he gave his arms for her to hold, and he guided the trembling. Trembling means the feet which was shivering because of this cold, because of her weakness. So he helped her to walk and cross the road. And he also felt that proud that his own were young and strong. See, he was just happy that even he was young and strong, that's why he supported. And he even helped for a reason that he'll be discussing with his friends later on, that even somewhere else, even his mother is in need of a help, so somebody will help her. So that's the reason that he thought of helping that old woman. So then back again to his friends he went, his young heart happy and well content. So he's a young boy, school going boy. So it was so happy and content. Content means he felt so satisfied that he helped someone who was of his mother's age, or wherein even his mother might be of 30s. So maybe once even she will become old when he goes for work. At that time someone else will be there for her help. She is somebody's mother, boys, for all she is aged and poor and slow, and someone sometime may lend a hand to help my mother. You understand? If ever she is old and poor and grey, and her own dear boy so far away. So in this stanza, what the poet is mentioned here is how the boy's conversation with his group. So he went and told his friends like she is somebody's mother, but still she was aged, she was poor, and she was so slow. She was unable to cross the road. So he is very happy by giving her a helping hand. He helped her, and she even felt the happy as he helped. So maybe her own dear boy may be not nearby, but I helped her. That is what the boy felt. He is told that he helped her, and that's a great thing he has done. Somebody's mother bowed low her head in her home that night, and the prayer she said was, "God, be kind to that noble boy who is somebody's son and pride and joy." So on that same day at night, she even prayed to God that That boy should be happy and content in his life. He should get all blessings, and God should not be rude and cruel to him. Let him, God can test him, but take care of him in his future and give him a long life. That was a blessing what he got from that old woman. He was not knowing that who was that lady, but even though he helped her, thinking that even one day if his mother needs such a help, then somebody or the other will come and help her. So this poem was written by Mary D'O'Brien. So actually this poem has a hidden meaning in it. Like sometimes people around us, they may stuck up in some or the other situations due to certain obstacles. So we have to help them. Nobody, most of the time, nobody notices how the old woman, she was old and she was grey and she was weak, and that's the reason she needs help. She needs a guidance from someone. But nobody helped, but just one boy came and helped her. And it made her day. Same way, there are people around us who will be there in need. Maybe our friends, maybe our family members, in our surrounding. They might be there in a need of our help. Maybe they may not say, but they may require it. If possible, we can help them and make a day of them. So that's what the poet wishes to say here.